Welcome to another episode where we dive into the wild plants you should avoid touching. Today, we're focusing on a plant often confused with its cousin, poison ivy, and that's poison oak, scientifically known as Toxicodendron diversilobum in the western United States and Toxicodendron pubescens in the east. Just like poison ivy, poison oak is famous for causing uncomfortable skin reactions. The culprit here is urushiol, an oily substance found in the leaves, stems, and roots. This chemical triggers an allergic reaction when it comes into contact with your skin, leading to painful rashes, redness, and itchy blisters. For some, the effects can be mild, while for others, it can be more severe. Now, how can you spot poison oak? While it can be tricky to distinguish it from poison ivy, there are a few key differences. Poison oak tends to have leaves with a more rounded, lobed shape, much like the leaves of an oak tree, which is how it gets its name. Like poison ivy, its leaves also grow in groups of 3, but they can appear as shrubs or climbing vines, depending on the environment. Another helpful feature is its texture. Poison oak's leaves often have a textured, hairy surface, particularly on the underside, while poison ivy's are generally smooth. And just like poison ivy, poison oak's appearance changes with the seasons. In the spring and summer, the leaves are usually green, but as autumn approaches, they turn shades of red, orange, or yellow. Poison oak is incredibly adaptable, thriving in various habitats. It can be found along the edges of forests, in grasslands, and even in coastal regions. Because it's so widespread, especially in the western US, hikers, campers, and gardeners need to be particularly mindful of its presence. So, what happens if you accidentally touch poison oak? Within hours, the urushiol oil can start to irritate the skin, causing a red, itchy rash that can develop into blisters. The rash can take anywhere from a few days to several weeks to heal, and scratching it only makes things worse by potentially spreading the oil to other parts of your body. If you think you've come into contact with poison oak, quick action is key. Wash the affected area immediately with soap and water to remove the oil. Make sure to thoroughly clean any clothes, tools, or pets that may have touched the plant as well, since urushiol can linger and still cause reactions. While poison oak is far from deadly, it's a plant you definitely don't want to mess with. So next time you're hiking or exploring nature, be on the lookout for those telltale clusters of 3. And when in doubt, just remember, if it's hairy, it's scary. Stay safe and avoid that uncomfortable brush with poison oak.